What a time to have seasonal allergies. Am I right? Hey everybody, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. If this is your first video that you're seeing, I am a mom to two toddlers. They are they're 2.5 and 1.5. Their names are Jameson and Rose, and I am also married. And yeah, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm pregnant with baby number 3, and I am 27 weeks and 5 days pregnant today, which is insane to me. The second trimester, or this pregnancy in general, has just sort of flown by. It feels like I just found out. I was pregnant yesterday, and I'm already almost like days away from being in my 3rd trimester. Sorry if you think my hair is crazy. I've been pretty much at home all the time for, gosh, I want to say it's been like a month. Yeah, like a good month now that I've just been at home. I mean, I've had to leave the house a few times to go to the grocery store or to run like a quick errand, but besides that, I've been at home. So it's been pretty crazy and boring. My hair is crazy, and this is just a crazy time. Alright, so let's just get into the pregnancy update. So like I said, I will be 28 weeks, and that's the 3rd trimester in a few days. And I am just going to be talking about how my pregnancy has been in this trimester up until now. So far I've gained, as of this morning, I've gained 9 pounds. In my first pregnancy with my oldest, I gained, gosh, I think it was like 35 pounds. And I'm not by any means limiting my weight gain or watching my weight or anything like that. I'm just living an overall healthier lifestyle with my eating and my fitness routine. I'm significantly more active than I was. I'm not eating as much junk and things like that, so obviously that has a lot to do with it. My second pregnancy, I gained around, I want to say 25 to 30 pounds, so I don't know how much I'm going to gain this time. Probably not nearly as much as last time, or I might sort of blow up at the end, you never know. But right now, all my weight is going to my belly, and yeah, so gosh, and my boobs have like tripled in size. After I got done nursing Jamie, or after I stopped like primarily nursing him, my boobs shrunk significantly. Like they shrunk, I think they shrunk from a 34G to a 4C to D. So they shrunk down a lot. They essentially just deflated, and it sort of sucked. But now they're as big as they were when I was nursing him. So they just came right back. But I think that's essentially where I gained my weight at. Was my boobs and my belly. And speaking of weight gain, she is actually measuring, we're having a little girl, if you didn't see my gender reveal video, but she's actually measuring about, I think at my 26-week appointment, she was with my midwife, she was measuring 30 to 31 weeks. So that is insane. She's measuring very large. Neither of my other kids measured this big. If anything, they measured at most like a week, like a few days to a week ahead, not almost a month ahead. My dates are correct because I was under the close supervision of a reproductive doctor at the time that I got pregnant. So I don't know why she's measuring so big. I'm overall healthier. I don't eat crazy amounts of junk or anything like that, so I'm not quite sure why, but she's measuring very large. We're taking that one day at a time, and she's also laying transverse. Sorry if I'm looking over here, my notes are over here, so I don't forget anything. She's also laying transverse right now, which means, here, let me lift up my shirt and show you, which means that she's laying like this way. So I can feel her feet over here and her head over in this area. I've been doing some spinning babies stuff to try to get her to move, mainly just because it's very uncomfortable for me, but also because I would prefer for her to be in the ideal position. Obviously she has time, but it's just really uncomfortable when you have a larger baby pressing out on both of your hips at the same time. With having a larger baby, it seems like I've been having some more crotch pain than I have in past pregnancies. I have had to, I'm still working out 5 days a week. I have had to modify my workouts. I can't really do lunges or things like that anymore. I can do like curtsy lunges. I can't do like open stance lunges, split squats, things like that. That's really uncomfortable in my crotch region. It feels like it's bruised when I do lunges like that, and it feels that way for days afterwards, so I try to avoid them. But so I've been having some more crotch pain than usual, but I'm just making do. I'm making adjustments and it seems to be working fine. Speaking of workouts, I am still working out, like I just said, around 5 days a week, obviously from home now because I can't go to the gym and lift weights or anything like that. But I'm making do with what I have. I have a lot of bands. I have an exercise bike. I have my big, huge bouncy ball that I think I got too big of a size for, but the next size down felt really tiny. So whatever, I'm just making do. This thing's like the size of my younger toddler. Like the height of him, so, and he's really tall. So yeah, so I've just been making do. Like I said, I had to modify a lot of my workouts so that I wasn't getting as much crotch pain. But before this lockdown, I was still going to the gym 5 days a week, lifting, doing all my normal deadlifts, things like that. I had to modify hip thrust, obviously, because of my belly. But I was just listening to my body, and my deadlifts were usually averaging about 135 pounds, which before any random person that doesn't know me comes for me, I spoke to my medical provider before I did any of that, and she just said to listen to my body, and if it was uncomfortable, what in the world is that thing? Anyway, if it was uncomfortable, then obviously to stop or to cut back a lot. 135 pounds is cutting back almost in half for me as far as lifts like that go. So obviously that might seem like a lot to some people, but that is pretty light for me. And now obviously they're cut back even more because I can't go to the gym and lift the way that I want to. But I'm still trying to stay as active as I can while being stuck at home, or as I should. I'm trying to change my mindset to safe at home, not stuck at home. So while I'm safe at home, I'm trying to make do with what I have here. All right, so next I'm going to be talking about cravings. I haven't really had tons of cravings. I've been I've had some cravings. I've been really wanting a McDonald's McFlurry. Obviously, those are few and far between, especially with the circumstances right now going on in the world. I don't really feel comfortable getting fast food that much, or takeout or fast food or anything like that much, if at all. We'll get like Rita's Italian Ice here and there, but that's it. Rita's has also been another craving of mine. We had been buying like the pints of them. We had a bunch in our freezer, so I was able to satisfy my cravings that way, but we recently ran out. So what else? Oh, I've been baking a lot, like baking sourdough things. I made a sourdough starter, so I had baked sourdough soft pretzel bites, and I've been craving those a lot. I made my original batch that I popped into the freezer without any seasoning on them, so that when I go to heat them up, I could put cinnamon sugar on them, I could put a little bit of salt, or something, whatever I'm in the mood for at the time, and eat them that way. And they're so good. They're super filling and I love them. All right, the last thing I'm going to talk about in today's video is how my birth plan has changed. So I am now having a home birth, partially because of the circumstances going on in the world today, but also because I wanted a home birth from the beginning. We just didn't know if it was financially feasible. Given the current circumstances, I had spoken to a midwife and she was more than happy to work with us within our budget, and now we are having a home birth, which I'm really excited about. I've had 2 hospital births. One was very negative and very traumatizing, which I will get into in another video if anyone wants to see it. But the other hospital birth I had, I mean, like, they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything for me. I labored on my own with my husband the whole time up until I told them that I had to push, and I just wanted to be left alone. I didn't want any interventions or anything like that. I denied Pitocin, and then like 30 minutes after I denied Pitocin, I started contracting on my own. I had 2.5-hour labor. That's another thing that I was afraid about with the hospital birth, is that I was afraid that I wasn't going to make it to the hospital, especially with having to take the kids somewhere to be watched overnight. I was afraid I wasn't going to make it to the hospital. But this is just the best option for my family. I did a lot of research on it, and I still am continuing researching it, and this is just the overall best option for us and what works best for us. And if it's not what works best for you, then that's fine. That's what's great about this world, is that we all have the option to do what we want to do and what we feel is best for us and our families and our bodies and everything like that. So that will conclude this trimester's pregnancy update. Oh, I forgot to do a belly shot. Let me do a belly shot. And then, or actually let me fold my pantalones down. This is my belly, 27 weeks, 5 days. She's doing good in there. As you can see, my belly's a little bit wider in this area. That's because she's laying sideways. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!